Hey, it's Dylan. I'm super passionate about video storytelling. And as I go through my last few weeks of college, this class has really helped me think about what I can, what I should, and what I absolutely won't do with a career in video production. Any career in video production, whether that's branded content, commercial work, wedding, films, anything, you need stuff. Gear and physical equipment adds up fast, even for an individual. Consumerism and getting the newest piece of gear is rampant in the field of video. This all comes at an environmental cost, at the production, and the waste level. It's important to me that I personally not overbuy stuff or get things that I don't need. I can always look at getting things secondhand or used, and I can also be strategic about what things I buy. For example, choosing to use LED panels for lights instead of traditional tungsten bulbs that require changing and they'll burn out and that'll add to other waste is one step as an individual that I can take to lessen my environmental impact. And as cool as it would be, I don't think I'm gonna work on a Hollywood set. The film industry leaves behind a ridiculous amount of waste, disturbs wildlife and habitats, gives off sound and light pollution, tramples vegetation, constructs temporary sets, and just generally gives off a ton of waste. I think participating in that system pervades the historic problems that come with the industry. The principle of care for creation applies here. Thinking about how I individually or systematically am working for or with the environment versus against it, especially when it comes to building and being in spaces, is important to me. The goal is to always leave it better than I found it, not the opposite. The second thing I'm positive about, wherever I end up working with nonprofits, specifically environmental ones, for free or at a very reduced rate, is something I'm very adamant about. I've already done a little bit of this work and it's been some of the most rewarding work that I've done. A mentor of mine always reminds me about how talents, passions, and the needs of the world can be combined to make meaningful work. For me, I think this is a clear intersection of those three things. I'm not a scientist or a global health expert. My expertise, if you'll call it, contributes in a different way. So my contribution to the environmental common good comes in the form of participation. That all people have a right to participate in society economically, socially, or politically. Providing an opportunity for smaller organizations to share their story and the good work they're doing, just as larger corporations already have the means to do so, is how I plan on making a change with my vocation. There are just so many environmental groups out there doing amazing work that simply don't have the expertise or the resources to share their story. Communications in video is one of the last things people budget for, and rightly so. But it can aid in bringing funding, awareness, and other resources to the cause. So, that's where I come in.